Learning objectives. At the end of this topic, you will be able to 1. Realize the significance of nutrients for human health. 2. Understand about the nutrient content present in the foodstuffs. 3. Know the importance of balanced diet for an individual to maintain good health. 4. Identify the diseases that occur due to lack of nutrients. Introduction. Shreya was sad and came running to see her mom and ask a query. Shreya, what is wrong with you?
Papa doesn't want me to eat ice creams. Why can't I eat ice creams all the time?
Okay. Now tell me, why do you need food to eat?
By eating food, I get energy to study, do my homework and play. Else I feel hungry and tired.
Not only energy, you need food to grow. For that, you need a component called a nutrient.
Nutrient? What is that?
Let me tell you in detail. The food attained from plants and animals have a component called a nutrient. These nutrients contain certain ingredients which are needed by our body. What do different food items contain? Let me tell you what are the different types of food. Basically, there are 5 types of food. The cereals and grains consist of carbohydrates. Butter, the major source of fat. Fish and chicken provide us proteins. Fruits are the major source of minerals and vitamins. Certain grains, fruits, vegetables produce dietary fibers called roughage. Test for the nutrients.
Mom, I have a doubt as you said each food material has each of the nutrient components. But how will I get to know which food is having carbohydrates, which food is having proteins, and which food has fat materials?
That was a great question. All you need to do is you have to test these foods with certain chemical substances and view the changes undergone. Let me take you to the laboratory to clear your doubts. Test for carbohydrates. Starch and sugar are the major sources of carbohydrates, hence it is easy to test them. Now let us undergo the test for starch. Boiled and mashed potatoes are taken for test. Around 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution is added to it. Now let us check whether there is any color change in the food item. Yes, the food item is now turned into blue-black color, which indicates the presence of starch. Now let me tell you how to test proteins. Let us take white portion of the cooked egg for test. To undergo test, we have to mash the cooked egg and drop it into a clean test tube. Around 10 drops of water is added to it. Now let us shake the test tube well. As a next step, let's add 2 drops of copper sulfate followed by 10 drops of caustic soda. Let's shake the test tube again. The test tube should remain still for a few minutes. After a few minutes, we can observe the contents of the test tube to be violet color, which indicates the presence of proteins. Finally, let's test for fats. Let us take a small amount of paneer butter masala for test. Let's wrap it in a piece of paper and crush it. As an observation, we should notice the oily patch over the paper. To view the patch clearly, let's hold the paper in front of the light. The oily patch is clearly seen, which indicates the presence of fat. So, are you clear with your doubt, Shreya?
Yes, Mom. But still, what is exactly these components do to me and my body? Can you tell me?
Yeah, sure. Let's move out from the lab and then let me explain it to you.
Sure, Mom.
Now let me tell you what various nutrients do to our body. Carbohydrates. Like a vehicle needs petrol to run. We need energy to work and play, and this energy is provided by carbohydrates. The sources of carbohydrates include rice, wheat, sugarcane, papaya, maize, potato. Fats. At home, in the absence of milk, we use milk powder as a substitute. Similarly, fats are the substances which get stored in the body. In the absence of carbohydrates, fats are utilized to produce energy. The food sources of fat include oil, milk, meat, fish, egg, ghee. As carbohydrates and fats involve in producing energy for the body, these are referred to as energy-giving foods. Proteins. When equipments become faulty, we need tools to repair them. Proteins are essential for growth and repair of our body. Hence, proteins are considered as body-building foods. The sources of protein include milk, meat, fish, and egg. Vitamins and minerals. In spite of all the essential nutrients, human body needs other nutrients like vitamins and minerals. Vitamins protect our body from diseases. Minerals are required in meager amounts for the growth and maintenance of the body. Vitamins can be of different types like vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Vitamin E is used for antioxidant function. Vitamin K is used to complete the synthesis of protein and is used for blood coagulation. Now let's see about other vitamins in detail. Vitamins. Vitamin A, Vitamin B1, Vitamin C, Vitamin D. Vitamin A. Vitamin A is necessary to maintain healthy skin and healthy eyes. Few sources of vitamin A include carrot, fish oil, milk, and papaya. The lack of vitamin A may lead to night blindness, which in turn may lead to temporary or permanent loss of vision. Vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 is necessary to maintain the body metabolism. Few sources of vitamin B1 include beans, yogurt, chestnut, and watermelon. The lack of vitamin B1 can lead to beriberi, which can weaken the muscles and produce less energy. Vitamin C. Vitamin C enables the body to fight against diseases. Few sources of vitamin C include amla, guava, orange, and tomato. The lack of vitamin C leads to scurvy, which has the symptom of bleeding gums. Vitamin D. Vitamin D helps in the utilization of calcium for healthy teeth and bones. The major source of vitamin D is sunlight. The lack of vitamin D leads to rickets, where the bones become soft and bent. Yes, Shreya. But apart from these, we need roughage and water to regulate the proper functionality of our body.
So, Mom, this is all we need to have a healthy body?
Roughage does not give any nutrient to the body. They're just a set of dietary fibers used to expel out the undigested food. The sources of roughage include grains, vegetables, and fruits. Next comes the water. This is very important. Half of our body weight is composed of water.
I'm 28 kgs of weight, so nearly 14 kgs of my body consists of water.
The source of water to our body comes from the liquids we drink, like water, tea, and milk. Water keeps our body clean and helps in the digestion of our food. So Shreya, have you understood the usage of different nutrients?
Yes, Mom. Mom, now I realize why Papa said not to have ice creams often. Let me have nutrient things like carrot for today and milk for tomorrow.
No, child, you're wrong again. Eating carrots alone or drinking milk alone does not provide you with a wholesome diet.
Then?
Your diet should contain appropriate amount of all the nutrients, roughage, and water in a proper ratio. We refer to such a diet as a balanced diet. It's not only the consumption of food matters, the method of cooking is also of major concern. Do you know? Certain vegetables and fruits lose their nutrients by washing them after cutting and peeling. Rice and grains lose their minerals by constantly washing them under water. The property of vitamin C is lost when cooked.
Mom, I have a friend named John who's very fat. Is it like he didn't consume a proper balanced diet?
Yes, I think he used to eat chips and samosas often. The accumulation of fat in his body makes him fatty, and hence we refer to this condition as obesity. If you bid goodbye to the balanced diet, then you will be forced to say hello to the deficiency diseases. Now let me tell you what are all the different deficiency diseases that occur due to the lack of nutrients. If a person continues to have an improper diet, he is prone to get deficiency diseases. The general symptoms of deficiency include retarded growth, skin allergies, discoloration and loss of hair. If the intake of carbohydrates and proteins are reduced, person suffers from stunted growth, which may make them immobile. Calcium deficiency may lead to weaker bones and teeth. Deficiency in iron may lead to anemia, which is characterized by giddiness and weakness. The occurrence of goiter is due to the deficiency of iodine, where the glands in the neck are swollen. So Shreya, now can you understand why Papa asked you not to eat ice cream often?
Yes, Mom. From now on, I will eat all kinds of food, but less fat.
Summary. Let's summarize the topic. Carbohydrates generally provide energy to work and play. Fats are substances which get stored in the body such that, on the absence of carbohydrates, fats are utilized to produce energy. Proteins are essential for the growth and repair of our body. Vitamins protect our body from diseases. Minerals are required in meager amounts for the growth and maintenance of the body. Roughage is a set of dietary fiber used to expel out the undigested food. Water keeps our body clean and helps in the digestion of our food. The diet should contain appropriate amount of all the nutrients, roughage, and water in a proper ratio. We refer to such a diet as balanced diet. The accumulation of fats in a person's body makes a person fatty, and hence we refer to this condition as obesity. If a person continues to have an improper diet, he is prone to get deficiency diseases.